If I'm to give this garden a name, I'm sure the name will be Survival. Here is why. This garden is located in Zone 3, which means I have a temperature range of about 80 degrees. It could get as cold as 50 degrees in winter and as hot as almost 40 degrees in summer. And I have less than 3 months to grow my tropical plant. Come along on this journey where I can show you how I was able to grow all the tropical plants, especially in West Africa, in Zone 3 under the space of 3 months. I'll be starting with the first bed on the left hand side. It's a mix of cucumbers, tomatoes, onions, and all that. So I have cucumbers on the side of the bed, the farthest left side of the bed, four cucumbers planted, and green peas all trellised together till they can get to the maximum point. While at the back, closer to the fence, I have basil, a couple of Roma tomatoes, and a mix of all the types of fruits. Here is the African eggplant. We call it the garden egg. This is the white variety known for its delicious fruits and also awesome in garden egg soup. This is the dinosaur kale, really huge. We use it to make soups also. One of the reasons I planted the marigold here is not just for the beauty, but also repel insect or bugs like aphids and also be beneficial to attract pollinators. I have the Swiss chard here, yummy, awesome for rice sauce and all the wonderful things we use it for. But this is really huge. This tells you that space matters. They like their space. With more space and deeper soil, they will spread out and give you awesome leaves. Now we're moving on to the spiciest pepper of all. We have the ghost pepper. I call it the ghost purple pepper. I planted beets, but I left a few of them to flower because why not? They look so beautiful and also good attractors of pollinators. These are my Roma tomatoes. They're starting to flower and fruit. I love cosmos. Just let you know, I cut them, I saved the seeds. You only need to buy them once, just like the marigold. Buy once, save the seeds, and enjoy. Lovely, lovely flower. Good pollinator attractors too. This is one of my favorites. We call it the ugu plant. It's very known in Nigeria and some parts of West Africa. Good in iron content and all sorts of minerals and vitamins. So we eat this a lot. We use it in soups and many things. I have lettuce, onions, tomatoes, and whatnot. I hope I can save this Google plants, harvest some of the leaves, and also take it back inside when it is getting cold outside. And it's a climber, it needs a lot of trellising, but I just want to keep it minimal and I'm not going to do too much. I started in winter, but it's still going strong. Here is a mix of chaotic vegetable garden here. I have Swiss chard, lettuce, carrots, onions, beets, kale, and all sorts. The reason I really saw them packed is because I prefer to uproot a little bit of them, have early harvest, and leave the rest to grow to the full size. But I've not been able to keep up. So it has to be a lot of neighbors shutting their doors because I'm always coming in with lettuce. And they're like, bro, it's coming again, Mr. Lettuce. I have kale here and another variety, not quite the same as the first you saw. Here are the beets that I've been moving from the previous bed because they're too packed. I had to move some over. At the back is the water leaf, the bitter leaf. We eat a lot of bitter leaf, very good antioxidant and all sort of fantastic properties. You should look that if you're diabetic, if you have some heart related or cardiovascular challenges, it could be a very good help. Part of the things we mix with our meals, people say every part of the bitter leaf is awesome. In these containers, I have a mix of Nigerian corn, sweet corn, pepper, tomatoes, but I'll start with the Nigerian corn and also the sweet corn. I also have the zinnia, my favorite flower, and the Nigerian water leaf at the back in smaller containers. I planted a lot of cherry tomatoes. I have the tumbler. I have another one that's long and so many varieties of tomatoes in the garden this year. This year, I'm growing more sweet corn than the Nigerian corn because it grows way faster. More of the tumbler tomatoes, not so tall. You can keep it in manageable container size. Banana peppers, some also more banana peppers, and I have the Roma tomatoes here. It's starting to fruit. Had some guests, rabbits, came visiting, and they ate about 4 containers. So here I have potatoes, corn, more corn and more potatoes. This is already flowering, giving you the sign that my bulbs are getting ready to be harvested in a couple of weeks because it's going to wither and I can harvest all the wonderful fruits I have on them. Here you can see the shoko and tete veggies. They're also called the amaranth. This is the amaranth green. We eat it, we call the Yorubas call it tete, and very awesome veggies and more kale. More kale. I can't say how much we eat it. My first love is just basically container gardening. Even though I have raised beds, it is hard for me to just let go of the containers and I keep using them. This is another species of the amaranth green. This is what we call shoko. And next is the water leaf. We love your water leaf. It's just awesome, easy to grow, self seed every year, and it's known around West Africa, just like marigold. We love it too, and it's awesome. You'll find it a lot around my garden because of all the functions and things we can use them. This is the green eggplant. It's tiny. It's just like the cherry version of eggplant. It grows fast. You can't keep up. You keep enjoying it, and that's just what it's for. This is also another eggplant. This is the white version. We call it the garden egg also, but it's a lot bigger. It's very known for its good use in food and sauces. Tastes great actually. And I have a lot of pepper. All those peppers were started late February, and they were in the house. Took care of them till they became this big. I have the golden cow, the bell pepper, the regular store bell pepper. I have the banana pepper, just a whole lot of varieties, at least 7 to 8 types of pepper. I have the habanero, I have you name it. And some of them are also scattered around the garden, so I eat a lot of pepper. The onions too were started indoor. I have the red and the white onion, and transplanted them somewhat around May, and they're doing very well. All the gardens are irrigated using the drip line and all done by myself. And I can take you on a tour if you want to see how the irrigation was set up. And one of my favorite beds will be this one, just because of the varieties and the spice and all sorts of things you can get from it. In all, it's been nice having you on the journey, and I'm sure you can check back for the updates and see how the entire garden is becoming so fruitful. And I think it's gonna be a lot better than what I had last year. And container garden still my favorite, but if I have a way, I will do it out then because they're not giving me the best aesthetics. All right, I hope you appreciate our tour. And if you like or what you've seen or you have questions, please ask questions, advice, and I'm hoping to making changes